Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the LinkedIn Cash Flow Challenge, day 2. Here we are. We're getting going here. Awesome, awesome. Great to see you all. And let's see who we have in the house today. We've got Beth. Hey, Beth. And Kent and Bob and Felicia, Renee, Kim, and Jen. Great to see all of your names popping up again today. Now, if you joined us for day 1, it's great to see you again. And if you did not see day 1, no worries, because the replays are on your dashboard, but only for a limited time. If you want access to the replays for 7 days, you're going to want to join VIP, and that is there on your dashboard. I'm going to put that link inside a chat here again, so everybody who's coming on has it. Definitely check that out. And today, we're taking things a step further. You're going to discover how to start conversations that convert without feeling salesy, and how to position yourself so ideal prospects lean in and want to know more. So before we get to that, a few housekeeping items. Make sure your Zoom is set to speaker view. So in the upper right-hand corner, go ahead and click view and then speaker. That will give you your best viewing experience. Also, grab that challenge agenda, download that from the dashboard. This is your step-by-step guide for today and for tomorrow. And you can fill that out right on your device, print it out, whatever works best for you. And also make sure to get those cameras on. This is not a passive event. This is interactive and live, and there's chances for live coaching. So the more we can see you, the more you will get out of this challenge. All right, now I get to introduce the two powerhouses who are showing thousands of entrepreneurs how to build audiences that actually convert without wasting time or chasing trends or posting 24/7. She is the no fluff marketing genius who's built some of the most profitable client attraction systems online. And he is a world-class performer who took everything he learned from American Idol, Broadway, and the biggest stages and turned it into a proven framework for turning attention into sales. So please help me welcome to the challenge, Kim Walsh-Phillips and Justin Guarini.
I'm so excited for our next guest. They speak around the country to sold-out crowds.
They build multiple 7-figure businesses.
Empower business owners to scale to 6 and 7 figures.
Thank you to you, because you've turned me into a social media whore.
Kim Walsh-Phillips created one of the fastest growing companies in America and has generated over $6 billion for her clients.
Justin Guarini is a television icon who has starred in commercials, 7 Broadway shows, and now is bringing over 20 years of entertainment experience to entrepreneurs all over the world.
Together, they've created a winning formula that has business owners buzzing about their impact and their income.
A 6-figure launch. Super duper exciting.
Our business grew over 30% that year.
My first webinar, we did 5 figures.
We still landed 2 companies that resulted in contracts for $90,000.
It has really changed the way I invest, the way we do deals with companies, the way we change our strategies for customer acquisition. I'm out there, and you know that, and you're part of that success.
I can't say enough good things about this ROI-focused dynamic duo.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Welcome Justin Guarini and Kim Walsh-Phillips!
All right. Day 2. Let's imagine, just for a quick second, you're at a giant networking event. Everyone's wearing those sticky name tags, right? And you've got a drink in your hand, and someone walks up to you and they say, "Hey, let's connect." And you smile, you nod, and then the connection dies right there. It's a little awkward, right?
I think so, exactly. And yet, that's what happens every single day on LinkedIn when there are tons of people that are collecting connections, like they're Pokemon cards. Ugh.
Yeah.
But unless you actually turn those connections into conversations and clients, you've just got a digital Rolodex full of strangers.
Yeah, which makes you a connector.
Yeah. But today you're going to be leveling up. Action
Speaking
takers
of leveling
don't.
up.
Yeah. I was like, why do we look so dark right now? We don't have a light on our faces in
Right.
real time. Okay. So here's the thing. Action takers don't just connect. They convert, right? They turn that connection into a client on autopilot. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today, of how you can do that very thing inside your business.
100%. So let's check who is here and who's ready to take action. Put a yes in the chat. Go ahead and put a yes in the chat if you are 100% ready to take action. Let's see. Before the chat, looking for the chatty McChatterson's here.
There we go.
There it is. Let's
Awesome.
yeah, and we are live. And part of the reason why we ask you to chat with us is because we want you to know this is us. We're here. We're with you. And so Beth, we see you. Jen, we see you. Kent and Ty's iPhone, we see you. Mel and Jim and Felicia, we see you.
Ooh,
Yes,
big
yes.
10 to you. Bam.
Big old high 10. All right. So
How you doing,
now,
Alex?
yeah, I'm all right. You know, we're just getting the shot. Getting the shot that
Okay.
happen. So that being said, we're excited that you're here. And day 2 is where the action takers. pull in,
Yeah.
right?
Thinkers collect connection. Doers create clients.
Yeah. So say it with us and type it again in the chat like you did yesterday. I am an action taker. Go ahead and type in the chat. I am an action taker.
Because it's not a thing that you do, it's who you are. And when we claim that identity, we step into the role of the person who does those things. And that makes all the difference. Read those names while I go over
Felicia, Beth, yes. Felicia, Beth, Jen, we see you. Kent, yes. Ty, see you. Absolutely. Being an action taker is so vital. Remember, we talked about the shakers and the movers and the shakers. The shakers kind of rock back and forth, but they're like, oh, we're not quite sure what to do. Right? The movers move forward. And we love to give you some examples.
Yeah, like Starbucks, they didn't just sell coffee. They created a third place where people connected. That connection turned into loyalty, and loyalty turned into billions in revenue.
Yeah, that's right. Sarah Blakely didn't just know someone at Neiman Marcus. She built a relationship, got her foot in the door, and that one connection launched Spanx. Ever heard of that? Into a household name, which she sold for billions.
Yeah, and Airbnb didn't grow because of their website alone. They reached out, they had conversations with hosts, and they turned connections into partnerships that made them a global giant. Meanwhile, your Uncle Jim Bob, he's connected to 2,000 people on Facebook,
for
but the
him.
only thing he's ever converted is an invitation to play Candy Crush. Don't be Uncle Jim Bob.
That's right. Here's the truth. Business doesn't come from likes or views. It comes from the thing that we're doing right now, which is conversations, right? One conversation can change everything. A new client, a new deal, a new door opening, but only if you take action. So today, we're going to show you how to reveal how to go from passive connector, AKA your Uncle Jim Bob, to active client generator. You're going to see exactly how to start conversations that don't feel awkward or salesy and actually lead to clients on autopilot.
Yeah, and by the end of today, you're not going to know just how to do it. You're going to actually do it, right? Like in real time, you're going to start real conversation with prospects. No waiting, no someday, right here, right now.
Yeah, because action takers don't wait for business to show up. They make it happen.
So if that's why you're here, let's dive in. We're going to turn those connections into clients. And I have a quick check to do because there was somebody who came in first yesterday and actually downloaded, let me get it over here. They were the first ones to create their Dripify account yesterday. And we always love to celebrate our action taker. So I want to give them a big shout out right now. And we're going to send you a Starbucks gift card as our special prize to you if the page opens and downloads in this is real time.
Opening and downloading.
Oh, like you just took my image away.
Well,
so
you
it's
know,
gone.
sometimes I have to change up images.
Oh, I wonder why it's not doing that. All right, well, stay tuned. We'll be announcing that person's name in just a moment. That's a good open loop for you.
What is an open loop, Kim?
An open loop is where you say something and it creates curiosity and makes them want to know more. And that's the thing that you want to do in all of your marketing. It's why your first line of text in your post should have curiosity seeking, that people want to click see more. It's why Netflix has every episode of one of their series continue on a cliffhanger. It's why season 1 makes you want to see season 2. It's an open loop.
Yeah, we love that. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to close one loop on day 2 because day 2 is all about going from connections to clients. So, like we said yesterday, like we say every day during the challenge, we want to welcome you. Welcome, 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 welcome. And also, congratulations. You could have been a number of places today. You could have been allowing life to get in the way, but you made the choice, the decision, the investment to be here today to show up not only for yourself, but your family, but for your community as well. So go ahead and put your right hand out in front of you. Tap yourself on the left shoulder. Congratulations.
Well done. Well done. You can only achieve the goals you set after when you actually start walking towards them. And that's what you did today. You took massive action. And that makes perfect sense because you are an action taker.
Sure.
So the question for you is, do you want to turn all those connections from yesterday into clients on autopilot?
Yeah.
If you want to get your very next client while you sleep, go ahead and put YES, yes, inside the chat right now. Go ahead and put YES, yes, inside the chat right now.
Yeah, let's see that chat. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I gotta go scroll back to some of the yeses coming in. Beth is a yes. Jen's a yes. Courtney is a yes. Mel's a yes. Kent's a yes. Ty, Jim, John, and Felicia. We see you. You're a yes.
Nice.
Awesome. Outstanding.
Well, here's the agenda, what we've done so far in the challenge and what we have coming up.
Yeah, let's go for it. So day 1, that was yesterday. It's a profile profit makeover. We actually showed you the formula to create your profile. So it became.
Oh, they hear the background noise. Hold on. We have a quick change. Thank you for telling us that, Bob.
Thank you.
We can fix that right away.
Right over here.
Oh, right over there. And I can do
Yeah.
that. There's an audio setting that we can change. So I appreciate that.
Oh, I could have. Yeah.
And we're going to
got
go
that.
to,
Yeah.
where am I going?
Nope. Let me try 1 second. It is a new thing that Zoom love to do. Oh, this says noise removal.
It says it's on.
That's interesting. Huh.
I'm
Let's
not
see.
hearing a lot of background noise. So
You
You're-
are?
I'm not. No.
You're not. Okay. So maybe it was working fine. Maybe it was just for him.
Okay.
well,
We're
then
gonna
that's
let Joe Mitchell in because Joe's
All right, cool. Well, it was on. Right. So that's fine. We're good.
no
Keep
problem.
it rocking and rolling.
So anyway, yeah, check that sound there. And we're gonna roll on with day 1 here, which was the recap for day 1, rather, which was all about that profile profit makeover, which is where we gave you the formula to take the profile, the thing that people first see about you on LinkedIn, and turn it into an unlimited client finder. If you are just showing up on day 2, do not worry. There's a way that you can get back to day 1. We'll talk about that in a second. And then after that, day 2, which we're on right now, is where we turn those connections, the ability to create a flood of leads inside of your LinkedIn profile, into clients.
Yeah, so good. And then we go tomorrow into scaling and automating, turn you into the authority and leader in your niche, and making sure this goes over and over again. So you set this up once and it works again and again. Now, if you're joining us and you're not yet a VIP, you want to make sure to get in the VIP and you want to grab all of your resources.
Yeah.
Go to elitespeakersnetwork.com/challenge dashboard. This is where you will find a lot of your resources, including the playbook, where we list out exactly what to do at each step along the way, including all links. You have a link to our Facebook group where you get real-time feedback from doing the challenges. You also get the full event recordings and you get to join us for our VIP Q&A.
Oh, yeah.
You can upgrade to VIP right now at elitespeakersnetwork.com/LinkedIn VIP. Okay, with that, a question for you.
Oh.
Why is it important for you to get clients outside of word of mouth and referral?
Yeah.
Why is this important?
Oh, no, I was going to say, and this isn't just like a rhetorical question where we just kind of think about it. Go ahead and type in the chat.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that it's important for you to get clients outside of word of mouth and referrals?
Yeah, go ahead and put your answers inside the chat right now. Why do you think? Like, what's the big idea? My action takers, you got to get that answer in there. There's no right or wrong answer.
No.
It's just a conversation. Okay, here we go.
Kent Daniel says, because word of mouth is limited and slow. Yes. Beth Culfer said, eventually your warm market gets cold. Yeah, great perspective both there. Courtney, broaden your network and your reputation. Outstanding. Felicia says, building relationships for trust.
Yeah, and those are all really great answers. But here's how I want you to shift away from relying upon word of mouth and referrals. Word of mouth and referrals, when a client comes to you from a word of mouth and referral, I want you to think of it as a bonus. They're great. They're amazing. We love them. But the thing is, we can't control them. Why? Because if you're relying upon word of mouth and referrals, you have recruited, hired, and employed a work team that doesn't know they work for you. Your current clients and network have no financial incentive to send people to you, yet that's what you're relying on. And if you just wait for the next one to come in, it's never going to grow. So yes, continue to nurture those relationships, get those referrals, but use them as the bonus versus the strategy. When we focus around a system that we control, it changes everything. So the question for you is, do you want to become the expert in your niche and attract high-paying clients on demand? Let's see that yes one more time in the chat.
Come on.
Why yes inside the chat right now. So good. Okay, here's what you're going to discover today. How to bring your right fit clients in the door.
Yep, the secret to getting prospects out of social media and into your business.
Yeah, and how to instantly turn contacts into clients. So good, okay? But if you haven't unlocked this yet, it's not your fault.
No, it's not your fault because they don't teach this stuff in school, right?
No, they
A whole
don't.
degree in that.
Yeah, I went to school for marketing communications and no one told me how to get a client from it.
Nope.
And we've done the marketing behind some of the biggest names in business. And guess what? They're not giving you the full picture. They're telling you to do something that's not actually what they do. And oh my goodness, there is misinformation out there.
Wow.
So if you're copying what other people are doing and you're not getting results, that means you didn't do anything wrong. You were just following something that never could have worked in the first place. But that's all I'm going to end today.
Yes. And the first step that we love to take is to take out a magic wand.
Come on, all of you. I want to see your magic wands out right now.
Why? Why do we do that? Because we want you to just picture that you easily become the go-to expert in your industry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sure. The affluent clients come to you asking to work with you. Hard out. And that your impact and your revenue multiply.
That's what we're talking about today. And you see, we get it. Okay. My first business was a marketing and branding agency, and I relied upon word of mouth and referrals. That's right. I thought if I just put my name up there a lot in branding campaigns and took people out to lunch, my business would grow. And it did, but so did my work, and my profit didn't. I don't know if any of you could relate to this, but like the more I worked was the more I worked.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to grow my business. And I was doing everything inside this company. I would do short-term marketing projects, long-term marketing projects, VIP days, masterminds, speaking on stage, volunteering for organizations, doing all the marketing, doing all the sales calls. It just never ended. And then there was this one moment, I was putting my girls to bed. They were little at the time. And I was, singing the evening prayers and singing Twinkle, Twinkle. And I just remember calling out to God and saying, God, could you freeze time for a second? I don't want to miss these girls growing up. And I heard this little whisper back that said, Kim, I don't need to freeze time. You need to be more present. And it hit me. That voice was right. Like I had on my heart, and I'd love for y'all to put a me in the chat if you could relate to this. I had in my heart that like I was meant to impact more people. I was made for more than just like working all the time. I knew that I was doing great work for my clients, but I wasn't having nearly the impact I was supposed to make on the world. Did you ever get that feeling that like you're this best kept secret and you're just supposed to reach more people, but you don't know how? And so I reached out to a friend of mine, and he had a successful business and he was always there for his kids. And I said, what are you doing? And he gave me a copy of this book. It was an OBS guide to direct response marketing. And I was hooked. I was hooked because like it showed me that marketing could equal results. Marketing, like I didn't have to be the one to go out and bust my hump to go get a client. But the problem was the guy that wrote this book, Dan Kennedy, hated digital marketing, like with a deep-seated passion. He also said he would never work with a woman with a hyphenated last name. So I had two things that were never going to work for me. But I remembered this Tony Robbins quote that if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and model what they do, and you'll get those same results. So I'm like, I am going to figure this out. Okay. This is marketing principles that work, right? So I'm going to start applying them to social media. And here's the thing that I found. When we approach people on social media by selling, people are incredibly turned off. it doesn't work. Like they're used to it and they don't want it. But when we give people a surprise and delight, it works incredibly well. It's like shockingly exactly like real life. Like the online world works like the in-person world. And so I started doing this. I created these free gifts and I would offer them online to grow my list. And when I started this, I had 1,500 people on my email list. They came from getting a business card at a networking event and like going back to my Outlook and typing it in, to then going from 1,500 to 15,000 to 50,000 to over 100,000 email subscribers. And I started getting requests for people to work with us. I got to meet that guy, Dan Kennedy, and I showed him what I did with his marketing principles. And not only did he become a client, but he asked me to co-author a book with him. I'm the proud co-author of the No BS Guide to Direct Response Social Media Marketing. And not only is it a best-selling book, it's his best-selling book of all time about digital marketing with a woman with a hyphenated last name. Thank you very much. I went from being someone who had hawked her engagement ring in order to make payroll one time, okay, to winning a 2 Comma Club award, meaning I generated over $1 million in revenue in one marketing campaign twice, to landing on the Inc. 5000 at number 475. I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm saying this to impress upon you. I hawked my engagement ring one time to make payroll, to being named one of the fastest growing businesses in the United States of America. So if you're sitting there thinking, I can't because, remember, it doesn't matter where you were. All that matters is where you go next. Because here's the thing, I was this best kept secret. I sat around waiting for my next client to come in. My first workshop I ever ran, I had 3 people in it, 3. To being asked to speak in Dubai in front of 5,000 people and getting $50,000 flown around the world, which is how I met Justin. I invited him to be an MC of one of our virtual events. And then when we were on a little show called Bravo, Below Deck Sailing, something magical happened.
Yeah, something magical happens that we were just being us. We showed up as we were, and at the top left there, seated, you can see everyone in the cast. And so we were doing what we do for the cast. We were talking to them about their branding, their positioning, their marketing, what's their story. And one of the producers came up to us and said, you guys are good at this. Do you do this for a living? And we looked at each other and we're like, yes.
And that started our company together. And it's been amazing. It went from that start to growing a business that has been able to bring in millions of dollars in revenue for our clients. We speak on stages around the world talking about marketing, showing people the fast path to growing a business. And we've been able to work with some pretty fancy pants people like Dan Kennedy and Mike Michalowicz, the author of Profit First, and Molly Hopkins from 90 Day Fiance, and Captain Glenn Shepard from Bravo's Below Deck, and Kari Michelson from Give Me a Break, and Ray Villafane from the Food Network. And yes, Kevin, Mr. Wonderful O'Leary from Shark Tank. But what's even better than that are the entrepreneurs that we've been able to work with that have never been on TV before, who are leveraging the power of their message to quickly attract the right fit client and turn it into revenue. You know, that's the power, and that's the unique thing about Justin and I. You're getting celebrity communication with direct response strategic marketing. And I just want to, as we go into today, because there's a lot of steps to take today. Well, 3. There's 3. But your brain's going to constantly be thinking about, this won't work for me because I can't, because. But the reality is you can, you just don't know how yet. If you actually work that thought switch in your brain, I just need to figure out how. That's going to change everything for you, because there's a model that works over and over again. And we have stories from a few of our coaching clients to share with you right now of doing that very thing.
I sent the close the file to a client. She immediately responded back. Can you talk now? It works. It works.
We did over 800 one-on-one coaching sessions last year, and we didn't want to continue doing that. We wanted to create a group coaching program. And so Kim supported us. So we created a program called The Rich, and it's a 1-year curriculum. It's $997 a month. And we launched it last month, and we had 11 people register. So,
6-figure launch.
6-figure launch. Super duper exciting.
So I actually met Kim and Justin back in October, actually as guests on my podcast. And then I jumped into the network and I have been active with them now since then. I've had speaking gigs with that new keynote so far. I've booked 8 more times. 5 of those are paid gigs, so getting paid to speak, which is awesome. The first masterclass I did off of the first 2 engagements, we had 45% sign up. I didn't have a low price offer to give them. We still landed 2 companies that resulted in contracts for $90,000. There's $19,200 in speaker fees, but I will say
that means you've done more than 6 figures. Let's just take a pause in that moment and celebrate that, Sean.
If you want to add them together, yeah.
I followed your blueprint. In my first masterclass, I had 6 people sign up and attend, and 5 of them actually signed up for the course.
5 out of the 6 people who attended her first masterclass, y'all. You don't need big numbers to launch your coaching program.
And then the next one, I had only 3 showed up and 2 purchased.
1 person bought live and had upgraded to all access. 1 person bought in the replay. One big huge thing is somebody bought a ticket from the UK.
The new program that I launched is called the Queen It Up Elite. It's a 12-month.
So good.
Yeah, my 12-month private business coaching academy. And it's $997 per month. And I have 5 ladies that's already registered and enrolled.
We did 5 figures, which was amazing. I mean, I didn't expect it, really. I was hoping like 1 person would buy it, but we did 5 figures and I got a coaching client out of it as well.
I've been with Kim for a number of years. Years back, I did my first webinar, and off of that webinar, and then 2 more after that, so a total of 3 webinars, I wound up bringing in 6 clients. Those 6 clients they're using what we do for our brick and mortar business, which our base price is $3,000. And for the last 4.5 years.
I say $3,000 per month.
My apologies, $3,000 per month. And for the last 4.5 years, we've had those clients.
96 is our number. $96,000. You never had this course before. You never had a ClickFunnels account before. You had never done a webinar before. And now you've generated $96,000 in your retirement.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, the fastest path to growing your business is this trifecta.
Yeah, it's a little thing we call the content cash machine. And it's made up of 3 parts, as you can see there: authority, audience, and sales. And the reason why we put these together is because when you can leverage the power of audience, authority, and sales together, it makes your business explode, right?
Yeah, because you have an audience of people who are there, ready, willing, and able. They trust you. They listen to what you say. They follow what you do. And they say yes when you make them an invitation. That's the ideal business model. It eliminates commoditization.
Yeah.
You're no longer competing with anyone. You have a loyal following who wants to enroll with you. And here's the thing. You have value and you deserve to be paid for it.
Say it again.
You have value and you deserve to be paid for it. You want people coming to you who are ready to enroll, because your value is not based on the time you work. The value is based on the results you can give people. Okay. And this doesn't just come from us. It comes from an ancient book of wisdom that we read daily that says, now to the one who works, his wages are not counted as gift, but his due.
Yeah.
So we're going to say this, and then you're going to repeat after us that if it's not going to get me results, I'm not going to do it, because this is that moment, that line in the sand where you decide, I'm not going to just do it because everyone else is doing it, because they're probably not getting any results either. I'm not going to just do it because it keeps me busy. I'm going to do it if it multiplies my time, my talent, and my energy. You ready? Okay. If it's not going to get me results, I'm not going to do it. Say it with us. If it's not going to get me results, I'm not going to do it. One more time louder. Let the people nearby wonder what's going on. If it's not going to get me results, I'm not going to do it. Are you in? Go ahead and type into the chat right now. I'm in. Not for our benefit, but for yours. There was a study by Harvard Business Review that shows we are 8 times more likely to have success with our results simply by writing it down. So if you want this to be that moment that this was that day everything changed, I made a commitment to make it happen, go ahead and type into the chat right now, I'm in. Now we review the whole list afterwards. We want to see your names popping in. Who's in right now?
Oh, let's see. The admins are rolling in. Courtney and Teresa and Jen and Jim. They're rolling in. Yep, I see you. Beth is in as well. We got a lot of people who are in who are planting the flag saying, yes, if it's not going to get me results, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
in.
congratulations, because all of you and Bob who just typed it, you're 8 times now more likely to have success with your results. So well done. And for everyone else there, sorry, your 8 times are over. Okay, this is just like
just like our client Howard Globus. He landed 6 clients on his very first program that he did with us and generated a recurring monthly revenue of $18,000.
Yes, please. And then we have Mike McCallum, the author of Profit First. So
Very
he
cool.
was awesome. Great author, thought leader. So he had the authority in the audience, but guess what? He didn't have the sales. He didn't have anything after his free gifts. We literally just offered a little tiny digital product on his thank you page. And in 1 month, he generated $18,818.
Yep.
And then we have the amazing Sean Olson, who had the authority.
Yep.
He had the invitation, but he needed the audience.
Yeah, that's right. You need the audience and you need the right invitation for that audience. And he had a 45% sign up in the room after his first presentation. And he's already generated more than $90,000 from that and counting.
Yeah, the good news is for all of us here is it is math and not magic. Literally, you can decide how much revenue you want to generate and then how many leads you need. And you can create a machine that brings in that many leads to drive in that many more sales. So do you want to turn those LinkedIn contacts into clients on demand? Let's go. So Justin, how do we do this?
I love that question. And by the way, Lana, I see that you're in. I appreciate you.
And Courtney.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Courtney said it. It's a content cash machine. And we love to use acronyms here. And our acronym today is M for magnet, O for opt-in, and then M for monetize. Why do we call it Mom? Because Mom knows best.
Yeah,
It's a
I
mom
sure do.
magnet.
Okay, so we're gonna do magnet today. We did magnet yesterday, and we talked about your right fit client, your Apex, Ali, or Alex. This is the, and if you missed it, it's fine. You got the replay, but also real quick recap. You're going after the exact person who's going to eventually pay you the most money and that you want to spend time with. Okay. You want to look forward to getting the emails, phone calls, texts, Zooms from these people. Those are the people you want to be with at that level. And what we're doing here is this is exactly what we're going to go after. Okay. So yesterday we did that. So what do we do with these people once we've done that? Well, here's the thing. Now that you've connected with them and they saw your new great headline that's on there, our goal right now is to get them off of LinkedIn. Okay, listen to me clearly. Once you connect with them, your goal is to get them off of LinkedIn and into your list.
But why wouldn't it be fine to have all of your leads on LinkedIn or Facebook or maybe Instagram? I mean, you've got them. They're right there, right?
They're right there, yeah. So, okay, 2 problems. Number 1, LinkedIn could say tomorrow, we don't like you anymore. You're going to go. You're going to go away.
Oh.
The second problem is when you talk to all your people just on LinkedIn, you're competing with other people who are communicating to them. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be in a category of 1 when I'm talking to my prospects. So I want to get them off of LinkedIn and on my list as quickly as possible. Now, this is what's amazing about this is in our, in the Dripify, which we went over yesterday to get started with it and to do all the things, we're going to go into, back into Dripify, and we are going to create a new campaign. Okay. And when we create a new campaign, what's so rad about this is we are, and I'll make sure I'm showing the right thing, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I get this. Okay, great. Beautiful. Thank you, Zoom, for the preview. Okay. So what's cool about this is we're going to go ahead and click add leads. Okay. And then this campaign lets us go to people who are in our network. So these are people either you're already connected to on LinkedIn before we even started working together, or you connected with LinkedIn on that new campaign you set up yesterday. It's going to go to people who already know you. So it already has the authority piece in there, right? You build the audience, you get the people, you already have the authority. It's time to make the money, honey. So we're going to go to the sales part. So we're going to go after my network and we're going to click next. And then it's going to upload right here. And then it's going to click next. And we're just going to leave everything like it is. And I'm just going to call this My Network. And what's nice about this is Dripify automatically excludes anybody who you're already talking to on Dripify. So they're not getting like 12 billion different messages from you. So we're going to create a list. Now, what's so rad about this is we're going to do custom campaign, and we can do all sorts of things with these new people. But what we're going to do is send an email. What? Yes, this is going to be an email that you are sending to someone. Not even on, you don't send it through LinkedIn, you just send it to their email and it gets sent one-on-one. So it adds up in their inbox. It's so powerful. So we're going to add this action. Now, what's cool about this is if an email is available, it's going to send them an email. If an email isn't available, we're going to add a behavior here, and we're going to do send in mail. Okay, so then if it doesn't have their email, it will send them a message through LinkedIn. So you have those two different options. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to put their first name as the subject line. Okay, and then so glad, because you're going to mention how you're connected. So glad we are connected on LinkedIn. I just put together we're going to go over what this is in a second, but whatever your free gift is about thing they want, because you focus on what they want, just like we talked about yesterday with your headline. Thing they want. Any chance you'd like a copy of it? You say any chance you'd like a copy of it because you're not being pushy, you're just being curious, right? And then if they say yes, you send them the link. Okay. If they don't say yes, you say, no problem. Great. Thanks for getting back to me. All good. We don't automatically send the link because then we'd be spammers, because some of the people are going to say no, and then you're automatically sending the link, and that's super creepy. So we're not going to be creepy. We're going to be awesome. So we're going to write a message like this. But the question becomes like, what do we, and then you save and you publish your campaign. But the question is like, what the heck do we send to these people, right? Well, the good news is we're going to share that with you in just a second. You're going to know exactly what you send in that message. What is that free gift? How do we figure that out? What do we put in place? We got you, boo. So this is Cassandra Rosen. She used this exact model we're showing you right now, and she was able to generate a 6-figure client utilizing LinkedIn. But here's some notes about the messaging. You want to make sure you are only sending this message to people you're already connected to. Do not send in mail spamming people who don't know you yet, because you don't have the authority in the trifecta. You don't have that yet. Okay. So only send this message to connections. Create curiosity with your message that they want it, that requires them to respond back. So that way you're having a conversation. Ask if they want to be invited to your free gift. Okay. That's important. And then focus on the outcome of the free gift that they're receiving. That's really, really important. And with that, we start to build this step, which is the opt-in.
Yeah, the opt-in.
Because we're going to give them this.
Yes, the opt-in is that thing that makes them say yes. And why would they say yes? Is because you make them an offer that they can't refuse. An offer they can't refuse. Just like Marlon Brando says.
When you have a cold, it's so much easier.
It's a little bit easier. But this being said, people are getting things thrown at them, dings and stuff on the phone all the time. But what is that thing that's going to separate you from everyone else that is going to make your right fit person say yes? Well, it's a free gift, but with value.
It needs to have value. Okay. So which feels more valuable to you? The coffee, the big coffee carafe in the doctor's office with the styrofoam cups next to it, or somebody giving you a $10 Starbucks gift card, right? Like we value certain things differently. Or even think about gift card versus coupon. If you put in the chat right now, which feels more valuable to you, a $5 coupon or a $5 gift certificate? Put in the chat, which do you think it feels more valuable? $5 gift card or a $5 coupon?
Yeah, you can type
coupon or a gift certificate. Yeah,
Exactly,
gift card or gift certificate. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. It's $5, but it's the way that we position it. Okay. So when it comes to giving something of value, you want to give them something of value they are used to paying for. Now, nobody thinks a strategy call has value because they know it's a sales call and they don't want to get on it. Nobody thinks there is value in a ebook, a PDF, or even a masterclass. Like all of those, they are used to those being given away for free. That's not valuable. But what they're used to paying for is a course. We're used to paying for courses. So you are going to reposition the thing they're used to getting for free into a valuable free course that you are going to give them, but you're going to share them the value. And what's so good about this is it is the best way to create that trust with your audience. Okay. Because when you do a free course, they spend time with you consuming your content, and that allows you to build that relationship with them. It also positions you as the expert, as the authority, because experts and authorities are the ones who are running courses. It attracts you somebody who's willing to learn more. And I don't know about you, but I want clients who are willing to put effort in to produce work. So it's like, it gives you that right fit client right away. And it identifies the right person for you in your audience that has the problem that you can solve. So good that way. So a free course is such a beautiful thing to give away as your first step. We do this for this very exact campaign. We have one that's called the LinkedIn cash flow system or LinkedIn lead machine. Sorry. And it's a free course and it's just a quick 20-minute recording that we use as a free gift to give people value.
Absolutely. And the best part is you can do it while you are sleeping, right? People can get that, opt in, download that free course, see you as the trusted authority, and you don't even have to be there while you're sleeping. And here's the thing. What really truly cements you as the authority, what gets people super excited is when you make your message, your product, your service, that free gift about what they want, not what you sell. It is a trap that so many of the entrepreneurs that we have worked, that come to work with us, have fallen into, and that we say, aha, look, we know what it is that our people need, right? We know, but they don't wake up thinking, you know what? I'm going to get up, I'm brush my teeth, clothes, get myself ready, have some breakfast. And man, I hope somebody teaches me how to market today.
Yeah, it's so good. And so we have a free gift that's all about how to build authority for coach. Like, this is the thing. It's got to be a quick win. You are solving a Tuesday problem on a Thursday. You're not solving all the problems. It's just step one.
What they want.
It's a little appetizer to make them want more. And here's Jim Lang, a financial advisor. He said, this whole long, complicated one-on-one marketing strategy. He put this in place and he filled his seminars. That's what it does. It makes that shift. And then finally is my favorite M. It's the show me the money.
That's right. Monetizing.
So the way you're going to monetize it, when they get your free gift, do not on the thank you page say, thank you for getting this course.
Goodbye.
No, that's what most people do. You have somebody showing up who wants to enroll with you. Let them. They have a problem. You can solve it. Okay. Take their money. Make them an invitation on the thank you page.
They want to give it.
Yeah, that could be to book a call with you. Because now they're a qualified lead and you could solve this problem right away, or you could sell them a small digital product on this page. Both works. And we have some that go to one and some that go to others.
Right. And remember, this is all about your value. You have value and you deserve to be paid for it. You give people value. Naturally, they're going to want to give you value back. So let them.
Yeah, let them. So you might book a page or a digital product. And here's Stephen Oliver. His focus market is martial arts studio owners. And he generated a 496% return on investment from his mom model. And this content cash, she did the same thing for Magda Castaneda. She's in the healthcare niche. This was even in another language, and it still worked. Produced $18,000 in sales. And for all my coaches out there, we created the system that Dan Kennedy's organization, Magnetic Marketing, used, GKIC, and we were able to generate them 12,000 new leads with their content cash machine. The net cost for those leads, $0. Total new coaching members brought in 1,278. Total profit generated $703,000. $48,828. If you're ready to stop spending money on your marketing, to start making money on your marketing, go ahead and put the word money in the chat right now. MONEY, money in the chat right now. It is time for you to get paid to do the marketing versus paying for the marketing. I see you, Teresa and Beth and Courtney and Duncan and Deborah. That's right. Okay. Maybe you're like, yeah, you're like, okay, this all sounds great, but I don't want this whole big thing. I just want more one-on-one clients. Like, I just want to get more people on the phone. I just want to serve on people. I love serving people one-on-one. Cool. Here's Technology Marketing Toolkit. We did a 2-day content cash machine for them. It generated 54,000. Oh, I got balloons. It was good. It was working. It's good. So $54,000 in revenue. Because the fastest path to growing your business is launching a content cash machine.
Yeah, I just think you don't have to wait around. You don't have to wait around for clients to come to you and maybe find you and maybe that word of mouth and referral trap to open up for you. No, it can happen today.
Yeah, there are clients who are waiting to work with you right now who just need to see who you are. You just need to stop being that best kept secret and send them one message to turn into a client. So you're probably thinking this very thing right now.
How do I launch my very own content cash machine?
Yeah, I don't know why it looks like all my slides are blank all of a sudden.
I don't need it.
Well, there's a question for you. Like, you have the slow way or the fast way, right? You could either waste a bunch of time, money, and energy trying to figure it out, or you can work with us in just one day to do it all for you. So the question is, would you like an invitation from us right now to create your own content cash machine? Is that what you would like right now? Like, do you want to know? Go ahead and put a yes inside the chat. If you'd like an invitation to have us do everything for you right now, go ahead and put a big yes inside the chat right now. YES inside the chat right now. Let's see here.
Let's see who said yes. Jen. And yes, and Kent and Courtney and Beth.
Okay. And Bob. Okay, good. And here's the thing. You can waste this bunch of time, money, and energy, or you can just get it done. So we want to officially invite you to have us create all this for you in the content cash machine to generate leads, clients, and sales on autopilot.
That's right. You're not here for theory. You're here to get clients and to get them fast.
Yeah, inside this program, you're going to unlock the entire system. Your magnet, opt-in, and monetize is done for you.
That's right. Lamont Stevens said that following Kim's and Justin's plan, I was able to quickly up-level my presentation skills, further position myself as an authority in online marketing with my audience, and generate $8,000, not just one time, but a monthly recurring revenue. Working with Kim and Justin is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what's included. You're going to get the magnet. We're going to create everything for you. We're going to write out every word of your client generating system to turn strangers into clients. How that works is we walk you through, we ask you a bunch of questions, you fill out a form, and we create the whole thing. And then we're going to get you those opt-ins. We're going to launch your opt-in campaign with your done for you free gift, your landing page that converts leads into clients, and everything ready to launch instantly. And when it comes to monetize, you're going to turn those connections into clients on demand. That is happening in real time working with us.
That's right. And Isabella said, an exciting update. Thanks to this amazing training, I was able to book 3 speaking opportunities, which resulted in 500 new followers, a sold out event, which I hosted last month. And I already have over 20 members in my brand new membership for women in business, which was one of the offers I presented at my last speaking on stage. And it was my own stage. Thank you for all you do. Cheers to our dreams coming true.
So good. Okay. So you're also going to get the LinkedIn Domination Pack. Now, we're not just going to tell you how to generate posts that drive results from LinkedIn. We're going to write 30 days of content for you, right? And you're going to get lifetime access to the content cash machine, including templates, swipe files, funnels, and full training recordings. I know your brain's right now saying this sounds really good. I'm really worried. How much is this going to cost? And we're going to get to that in just a second. We're going to get to that. And it's true. Our VIP clients spend $100,000 to get this experience with us, but it's going to be a fraction of that for you. I'm sure it's going to be a lot less than you think. But before we even get there, I want you to think about this. Like, would it even matter what it costs if it drove business in the door? You could generate clients on demand and not have to wonder anymore of where they were coming from.
Consistent.
And you woke up to people asking how they can work with you, opportunities coming into your door. What would that be worth?
Yeah. What would consistent, predictable cash flow be worth for you inside your business?
Like, for example, what happened for Rebecca?
Yeah, Rebecca said, y'all, I just used the profit maximizer idea that we learned here, but I used it in my one-day on-location seminar, made a little handout, and I literally upsold enough to more than 10x the total profit of my event. Like, I started in the morning knowing exactly what I had profited in registrants that day. And then I 10x it in upsells from the profit maximizer. By the end of the day, I can't even believe this is way more than I've ever done in one day or ever thought I would ever make in a day or even in a month. I cannot wait till I'm done setting it up online, which we do for you, by the way. Crazy. Thank you so much for this incredible training, Kim Walsh-Phillips. This has been life-changing.
And of course, there's
Bonuses.
bonuses. Okay. You're going to get the LinkedIn lead machine. This is fill in the blank messages to attract those premium value clients on autopilot. And if you never want to get on the phone, don't worry about it. We give you the silent selling system. You're going to get our plug and play emails, including the one that I sent to generate over 6 figures in revenue from one email. Yeah. So you don't have to get on the phone single call. You can just take all these contacts, send them an email, and drive revenue in the door. Plus, we're going to give you the support to ensure you win by making your success urgent. Okay. We're going to launch this entire system in a day. What? A day. That's right. We walk you through this process. You answer questions. We rate the content. We give it back to you. We go back and forth in a day process, and it all gets done because we know if it's going to take too long, you're not going to do it. Yep. It's not going to happen. So we make your success urgent and get all this done in one day.
Yeah. And we've developed a proven system and a process that allows us to do this.
Yeah.
It is not magic. It is math, like we said before. And we've guided plenty of other entrepreneurs through this process, and we do get it all done in one day.
Yeah. So you get it all written and handed over to you that you can launch without any technology and the technology you already have, or you can use pages we've already created for you. All of that is good to go in the process.
Tailored to fit you, just like Rob Clark said, working with Kim and Justin unlocked the message I was always meant to give. And then Dr. Jeannie Snyder said, I've seen the magic of Kim and Justin firsthand, and the power to change a message and unlock a stellar performance is unparalleled. So let's do a quick recap of what you get on the Content Cash Machine. You get your client attracting magnet, opt-ins on autopilot, monetize on demand, LinkedIn lead machine, your free gift done, sales, silent sales system, the done in a day intensive. The total value is $47,500.
But I know we're a little cheeky right here. We're going to tell you what this is in just a second, but literally we want you to picture in your mind right now, what would it be worth to you? Like if I handed you a system right now to just drive business into your company, what would that be worth to you? 10,000? Oh, what's one client worth? 5,000, 10,000, 25,000 or more? What about 10 clients? 100 clients? Picture that number in your mind right now. What is the value of saying yes, not to us, but to yourself, to those that are waiting to work with you right now? Okay, you're going to get the entire system, not for $47,500, not even for $25,000 or $10,000 or $5,000 or $2,500. Unlock the entire Content Cash Machine and get us to write all of it for you for just $997. And when you go all in, you're going to get our big bonus of the 10X Followers Toolkit. So you could grow your audience, not just on LinkedIn, but on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and more. And here's what those results look like.
It's really amazing. Brent said, I'm more than doubled and very grateful. Started with less than 30, currently 1,300 in just over 24 hours. This works. The 10X Your Followers Toolkit works. David said, thank you, Kim Walsh-Phillips. I hit 8K followers this afternoon, went from 5K to 8K in 4 days. I can't believe how this happened, and it happened so fast. Your system works, and I'm feeling excited.
So that bonus is yours when you go all in, but Maybe it's this time of the year and you're like, yeah, that would be nice, but I can't. No worries. We'll even finance you.
Yeah.
You can unlock your entire Content Cash Machine right now for just $297. Now, in just a second, we're going to have a link you're going to want to go to, and you're going to want to go there immediately because we have a fast action bonus that's worth $5,000. And you're like, ugh, that sounds like a marketing ploy. Sounds kind of like a lot of pressure you're putting on me to take action right now. Yes, we are. That is exactly what we're doing because we're making your success urgent. And if we don't make it urgent, your brain will come up with 5,000 different excuses why it shouldn't. When we have seen the success this program has had for our students, we know the difference it's made in our lives. And so we're going to give you something you'll see why it's time sensitive and limited in just a second to get you to say yes right now. Because we want to work with the fast moving action takers, and this bonus is just for them. Okay. But before we do, let's hear from Nadia, who said,
Nadia said, through working with Kim and Justin, I not only got in front of a lot more people, I was able to increase my package pricing and generate more clients. Plus, I was nominated for 2 awards, naming me a top attorney in my community. And she's all the way down in Australia.
Yeah.
And then there's Brian K, who said, from the message Kim and Justin created for me, I filled my 50-person mastermind and generated $1,249,850 in revenue in just one day. Oh,
so good. Okay. So get that clicking figure ready because we're about to drop the link in the chat. We're going to do a countdown. You got to be one of the first people in order to get this huge bonus. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Link is dropped. Go right now to cashmachineworkshop.com. That's cashmachineworkshop.com to unlock the tools, the templates, all the support you need, and this fast action bonus. You ready? It's only for the first few. Here it is. You're going to get a one-on-one strategy session with Justin Guarini and myself. We're going to get our eyes on your business with a private one-on-one session. We're going to map out your fastest path to clients, refine your message for maximum impact, and give you the exact moves to hit your revenue goals right now.
Yeah.
No guessing, no waiting. That's what's included right now when you go to cashmachineworkshop.com. That's cashmachineworkshop.com right now.
Okay, let's do a recap one more time of that Content Cash Machine. You get your client attracting magnet, opt-ins on autopilot, monetize on demand, LinkedIn lead machine, your free gift, done, silent sales system, and then the done in a day intensive. We write it out for you. We did it all done for you in one day so you can finally have that right fit message that attracts your right fit client, that shows them the value that you deserve to be paid for. And that total value of this is $52,500.
Yeah. For those of you who are jumping, make sure you go to the Facebook group and you declare you are a mover, not a shaker, with I am an action taker. And then we will go in and celebrate with you there. Okay. Go ahead and put any questions that you have inside the chat right now. We want to make sure we answer them for you. And while we do, and by the way, those of you who are on here with us live right now, I forgot to say this at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Only if you're on, those on live, we're going to get a bonus strategy today. We're going to be stopping the broadcast, the live cast, stopping the recording, and those on live get a special bonus. So you're going to want to hear that one as well. Okay. So so if you have any questions at all, go ahead and put them inside the chat. And I'm going to bring up the things and all the things and all the things. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So as you're dropping those questions in the chat, we're actually going to hang out for a few minutes here, and we are going to answer some pretty common questions that we get all the time. And look, by the way, we actually follow our own advice. And
some of the time.
The most of the time.
Oh, rest of the time.
Certainly when it comes to a conversation like the one that we're having inside of this challenge, we follow our own advice. And so not only are you going to unlock that client attracting magnet, your opt-ins on autopilot, monetize on demand, the LinkedIn lead machine, free gift done, silent sales system done a day intensive, but while that's all really cool, everything that you saw, everything that you heard and have heard us doing in the challenge is us following our own advice.
Oh, good. And we got a really great question. So I'm going to share this quick because we want people to be able to do the thing that they're doing. So, Beth said, I don't understand how to sign up. Here we go. You're going to go right now to cashmachineworkshop.com. And while you're on cashmachineworkshop.com, you can click that button at the very top and you will go to the bottom here to enroll. And then we have all the rest of the information there. You can go all in for $997 and you're going to get the 10x your followers bonus to grow your audience on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, all with qualified leads. You get that included. Kelly, you don't see that right now?
No, I do. I was just going to say also, if you ordered something from us before, you may see like a little screen that, says, hey, we recognize you. And it has your information saved. But if you want to use, let's say, a different payment method or something else, you can just choose to check out as a guest.
Yes,
so
great
if
idea.
If you've been on here before, you might see something a little bit different.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for that, Kelly.
Great.
And then, so you're going to choose either the $997 or the $297, and you get to make that choice. And then down here, you can choose credit card or PayPal. So those are our options. And if you're on mobile, you can also do Apple Pay. So we have all that included. So it's really great. I love it. Love it. Love it. Want more of it. Okay. So back to
life, I think is what you were going to say.
I was trying to share this one, but it won't give me the other option I wanted, but that's fine. That works really well. Okay. If you guys have any questions at all, though, as we're doing right now, go ahead and put them inside the chat.
Absolutely. So like I was saying, we follow our own advice. And so imagine being able to have the kind of conversation that we just had with you here today about all of the value that we have, about uncovering all the value that you have, and then empowering you to uncover that for your right fit client.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to have those conversations with your leads, with the people who come into your world. It's part of what we do inside of the Content Cash Machine Workshop. We develop that for you. And so, that being said, following our own advice, what we love to do is we love to actually tackle as many of the questions that we get all the time, right? And so as you're typing, we're going to go over a bunch of those questions. So the first one that we always get is like, when do we get started? When do we get started?
Yeah, the second you say yes, that's not a slogan. It's real. The moment you join the Content Cash Machine, your access is live.
Absolutely.
Your client attracting system, your LinkedIn lead machine, your free gift campaign, it is all waiting for you.
Yeah, and let's be extremely clear. You don't sit around with a long to-do list. You actually log in and instantly have plug and play tools today to start building your machine. So technically, you get started today.
Yeah, and another question around that line is, how fast can I make money?
And that's actually the question behind the question, right? Here's the honest answer. How fast you can make money depends on how quickly you decide to put this into play.
Yeah, our system is designed as preloaded profit. That means your free gift, your post, your messaging, they're all built to bring in leads immediately. Many of our clients get conversations right away, right? And bring leads, and new folks that come to us, they start getting leads within days, sometimes hours within launching.
Yeah. Another big one here that we want to stress is the question, is this really 100% virtual? And the answer is yes. And thank goodness, because look, no flights, no hotels, no schlepping across airport, no missing your family. You get to launch from your kitchen table, your office, or your favorite coffee shop.
Yeah, you get to scale your business without leaving your family or having to rearrange your schedule. Like, not just in this workshop, but from now on. So we call it freedom, and you're going to call it finally. Next one is, what kind of results can I expect?
And again, that depends on one thing: your decision to show up and take action.
Yeah, if you just bring your story, your message, your drive, like, we're going to figure all the strategy out. We're going to figure out strategically what your offer should be, what your free gift should be. And then we're going to create everything for you to multiply your results. Some people come in with nothing and they're going to leave with a full marketing system and paying clients. And guess what? Some people come with it already being in place and they're going to leave with a marketing system with clients. We've had folks join us from all ends of the spectrum, from like just starting to get clients in the door to successful multi-million-dollar business. All of them put this in place within one day into a system that works.
Yeah. Okay. So let's run through how this would work in specific industries, since we know that a lot of you are thinking, hey, but does this work for me? Does this work for my industry? Because I might have a little, and look, again, we love to follow our own advice and make sure that we leave no business behind, no entrepreneur, no niche untouched. Okay, so let's talk about business coach. Like a business coach. Does this really work for business coaches?
Totally. Okay. If you're a business coach, the system does the heavy lifting for you. It turns your social media into that magnet that's going to pull in the right clients. So instead of hunting for them, you're booking them.
Oh, so no cat videos, no dancing on TikTok?
Not required.
No,
you can if you want to.
If you want to. That's right. It's optional. How about accountants? That's a lot of ones and zeros, ledgers. It sounds very tricky.
Yeah, no. Accountants like love it, okay? Because they go from being one of many to being positioned as the authority. So business owners, the same for bookkeepers, financial advisors, right? So this way clients come ready to work with you. They ask to work with you and they're not price shopping your service.
Yes. What about attorneys?
Yeah, attorneys get incredible results. The system builds your authority around your specialty. So instead of chasing cases, you're attracting high value clients who already trust you, because when it comes to law, you never know when the next client's going to need you. So you need to be in front of them as the authority ahead of time.
How does it help people in real estate?
It's very similar, right? Realtors don't know when someone's going to put their home on a market.
Yep.
So realtors use this to instantly stand out. Your social media is going to position you as the go-to in your market. So buyers and sellers they're coming to you already ready to book.
Yeah, and they are confident that you're the expert.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw a little curveball at you here, because as a creative, like, what about someone who is a photographer?
Yeah, you see Kent in the chat.
I do.
We see you, boo. Okay, so yeah, so you want to be positioned as the authority and expert. And so you, instead of making it all about what you do, you make it about what results occur for the person you do it for. Okay, so you can start to, your free gift is going to be all about, for you specifically, Kent, it'll be about how to leverage the power of a headshot to attract high quality clients ready to work with you in a premium market. And then your thank you page will be either to book a photo session with you or to book a call with you to talk about their branding ideas. That's it. Like, legit. You could run that while you're working your full-time job and be generating clients in the door.
Bam. Okay. So what about life coaches?
Yeah, for life coaches, it means no more convincing. Okay. The content we create for you makes your transformation so clear. Your clients show up already bought in on working with you.
Yeah. And then what about something super intimate, like a relationship coach?
Do people need Yes, the world needs a relationship coach. Okay, you are very needed, but you sometimes find it difficult to describe what you do, right? You find yourself explaining it over and over again. But now people will see your content, get your free gift, and know this is the person who can help me right now. Yes. Not only will your clients increase, but your referrals will increase too.
Yes. And look, you've seen this. You've seen this as you're scrolling online. You've seen this on LinkedIn. You've seen this wherever. You're like, I totally get that. Now imagine you're a right fit person saying that and feeling that about you. That is the goal. Right? That's that first step that gets them into your world so that you can love them up and give them everything that you give them, which is super valuable. Okay, so what about a wellness coach?
Yeah, wellness coaches can finally stop blending in. This program makes you the authority that people trust. So instead of chasing, you're enrolling clients who already believe in your approach.
Yes. Now, there's also the whole world of like affiliate marketing.
Yeah, and actually when you come into Content Cash Machine, we actually give you an affiliate link. So if you want to promote it, you could generate revenue as well. Just a nice little bonus option. But here's the thing, affiliate marketers win because your audience sees you as the trusted voice. You don't have to like push links or harass your friends and family. Like, you have people who are buying because you're recommending things.
That's right. And then the same thing in that sort of vein, network marketers.
Yeah, for network marketers, it flips the script. Like, instead of bugging your friends and family, your content makes people curious and they reach out to you.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the last one that I have before we go to the chat. If there are any other niches or industry we didn't cover, make sure you put it into the chat.
And Justin will let you cut the line, apparently. That's good.
There you go. Kent was just like, boom. And then it just like was on my heart to be like, I love photography too, Ken. Don't worry, we'll talk offline. So, how does it work for people selling something that is less tangible, like maybe energy or purpose or confidence work?
Okay, here's where I'm going to be kind and not nice. Okay, when I am not nice, but I am kind, I am telling you what you need to hear versus what you want to hear.
Right.
If you are speaking in words that are the woo-woo words that people outside of the woo-woo wouldn't know what they mean, and people have a hard time understanding what they are, you are never going to grow your business.
Preach.
Okay, because you are too focused on the thing that you do versus what they want.
Right.
Okay.
Say that one more time. The thing that you do versus
you are too focused on the thing that you do versus the thing that they want.
Serious.
Okay. And if you're talking about transformation or evolution or confidence or there is no outcome in that for them. You need to focus on the outcome. So the work we do together, we have taken the most woo-woo of woo-woo, and it's magical because the program translates those fluffy terms that don't mean anything, and it transforms them into stories and authority and posts. So instead of struggling to explain what you do, people just see it and they get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we just got a question from Linda. What about architecture?
Yeah, so for architecture, we would, in the workshop, we would ask you this question: are your clients design firms or interior designers or builders, or your clients individuals? So it could be either or.
Yeah.
And then we'd focus on exactly who your most profitable person is within those markets and what is the thing that they want. So I'm just gonna, I don't know that this is true. I'm going to guess if it's the individual. Let's say it's an individual and you specialize in empty nesters who are building their retire happy, healthy, and wealthy stage of their life. And you are specializing in having beautiful architecture, one-story homes on beautiful ocean vistas. That's your niche.
Bam.
And you're like, I love these people. They have all the money in the world. They have a big dream and they're a lot of fun. Those are my people. So what you would do is create a free gift all around what they want, which is the beautiful home done that fulfills all their needs, interests, and desires.
Yes.
Or if you do remodel, you're going to focus on what they want to get them to book a call with you. You're not going to probably sell architecture services on a thank you page, because that's a big commitment. So you're going to get people to book a call with you. And that's what I would put on the thank you page there. But you're not going to have to figure any of this out, Linda, because when you jump in the content cash machine, we're going to do it for you.
Yeah.
We're going to come up with your free gift. You're going to get it. First of all, you're going to get a one-on-one bonus call with us. Then you're going to get your free gift written for you. You're going to get your emails written for you, your landing page copy written for you. We do it all for you. And that is what is included.
Yes. Now, look, this is something that we love to talk about. I've seen us do some jazz hands with
you're reading for my jazz hands.
Bonuses. There's a reason why we put bonuses in there, because we follow our own advice.
Yeah.
We want to make this an easy yes for you. So the question then to you, Kim, is what about those bonuses?
Okay, so those unlock the moment you say yes. You don't have to earn them or jump through hoops or on week 7 you will get
it'll unlock.
I hate things like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want it now.
Yeah.
Just like Beth, I want to do it now.
Yeah.
You've already got access. You have an email. As soon as you enroll, you have an email inbox, an email in your inbox.
There you go.
And you get access to the LinkedIn lead machine. Okay, let's go get those leads in the door right now. Your free gift template, the silent selling system, you get everything.
Yes. And when you act fast, you'll also get the private one-on-one session with us. And that is your rocket fuel for visibility. This woman seated to my left, probably on the right side of your screen, has generated over $1 billion for her clients online.
Yeah.
Is the marketing success behind Kevin, Mr. Wonderful O'Leary's Shark Tank Investments, Hilton, Harley Davidson, Dan Kennedy.
Yeah.
I mean, what? And then I've been blessed to be in front of 30 million television viewers, to really truly be on red carpets, to be on Broadway 7 times, commercials. I understand how celebrities communicate, why you see celebrities as celebrities, why people stand out in their market, and how to empower you to do the same exact thing from the comfort of your own home. No red carpets, no drama, no nothing. And so when you go all in, that is what you get.
You might find yourself in a parade accidentally, but that's a story for another day.
We don't want to play.
Well, maybe if you don't want to. But anyway, so next question. I mean, I was born to wave to crowds. So it worked out well. Okay, next question is how much work is involved?
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's not more work; it is the right work.
Yeah, it's a few focus hours where you follow the system, and by the end of the day, you're launched, like done. Not another dusty online course. You leave with assets deployed,
Yes,
leads flowing, and momentum alive.
absolutely. Yeah.
Another one we hear a lot is, I'm worried about tech overwhelm, and that's totally valid. But here's the thing. This isn't a do-it-yourself tech maze. Okay, so we actually go through a full how to quickly launch at the end of the day. You have 3 options. You could use no tech. You can actually send people one-on-one. You can use the tech we give you, or you can keep using whatever tech you have. So we actually give you all the options. We build out all the steps, and we actually plug it right into your calendar so it gets done.
Yeah, and then there's I don't even know what to sell right now. And guess what? Here's the good news. You're not behind. Because inside the system, we show you what offers work best on LinkedIn. Right? There are people who've come to us with nothing. And walked away with the system process done. So not only we show you what to offer, we show you how to position your offer, how to build that authority even before your offer feels perfect. You do not need 12 things to sell. You don't need 6 things to sell. You don't need 3 things to sell. You just need one clear message that connects with your right fit person, that person that you wake up dreaming to work with every single day. And we will help you find it.
Yeah. And some people ask, what if I can't make your next workshop date? Guess what? Good news. It's all recorded for you. Okay. You still have an opportunity to fill in all the questions. You get all the recordings. Plus you have lifetime access to the program.
That's right. Bonuses, the tools, you get those right away. So you can start moving forward even before the live date, the workshop itself. Okay. And finally, the big kahuna, is it really worth it? And I'll answer that question by saying only if getting clients and sales and having that authority matters to you.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a $297 get started expense.
Yeah.
It's actually a machine that pays you back. You have value and you deserve to be paid for it. For most of our clients, one new client covers the investment. And then everything after that is just pure growth.
Yeah, listen, we know the voices in your head are saying, maybe later, maybe next time.
Yeah.
But later never built a business, action does. And by the way, this is the last time that we're running this program. So if you've been waiting to do this, this is not last time, this year, next year. This is this next Content Cash Machine. It's the last time. So if you've wanted to jump in, this is your final opportunity.
Yeah.
And when you step into the Content Cash Machine, you step into momentum. You step into clarity and confidence. You stop waiting for referrals and start generating clients on demand.
Yes, you're not buying a course. You're actually building a business engine. And to answer your question, Linda, yes, you can do it for multiple businesses.
Yeah, because once you have the system, you can launch it over and over again. We have multiple Content Cash Machines running at all times for every initiative we're running. Because once you have the system, you can use it over and over again inside your business. You get lifetime access. The link's in the chat. If you're ready, say yes now. We can't wait to welcome you and celebrate you and watch you win. But if you have any questions, then it's time for you to put your question in the chat or literally put the word question. And if you have the word question in the chat, we know you want to ask that question privately, and we will send you a direct message inside of Zoom to answer your questions. While you're throwing your questions inside the chat, we want to share what it looks like on the other side of saying yes.
But I did sign up a new coaching client because I followed Kim's advice, and then I sold a workshop, so that worked, and then I published my book.
So you've really helped me sort of hone in and refine things, so I thank you for that. There's a message that you have that you're here to deliver. Kim helps you refine it and bring it out, and it's awesome. And Justin, you're brilliant. So thank you both.
Had a chance to deliver the new keynote last week for the first time. We had 45% sign up.
That's almost half the room.
Yeah.
So good. You followed the model. I mean, we spent all last week talking to you about it. You take them from the talk to a masterclass because they already saw, you already know this audience wants to hear you speak. You did the exact model and you got that high conversion, and you got all of their contact information, which is amazing.
Thanks for your help with that. And I also want to shout out to the group and say that all of us being connected on LinkedIn and liking each other's posts about these things is helping with traction.
Whether we're in the medical or coaching phase or not, whether you're in business, entrepreneur, we're all here to help other people. I've been playing small and I need to get on a big stage again. And so thank you for that. This is very powerful.
I had 2 podcasts this week.
Being a beginner with all this, I think it's great. You've welcomed me into the community, and it's so easy to follow the blueprint that I'm looking forward to implementing it and moving forward. And looking at the numbers, I'm excited.
I just appreciate the feedback, because as soon as you make a decision with clarity, then you can become really confident in what you're able to lay out. So I'm super excited, and I love the process and sort of system that you guys are going through. And I can see how by following this system that it's really easy to launch any product or program and share any level of your expertise, as long as you have a system and formula to walk through. So I really love seeing that at work and being able to work with it and have a good outcome from that. So thanks.
I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave families intact so people don't lose their children, don't lose their parents too early. So this was really powerful because it helped me, empowered me further even because to believe more in myself that I can do that. And so I'm really grateful for this stage and the people that are here today.
I can appreciate about this space is really the transparent guidance on not only this is what you should do, but this is how to do it, and this is how to track it. So I love just the amount of clarity that's coming from me, and even just your patient guidance. I think y'all being very patient just with answering the questions, but then really understanding how to tangibly make this thing happen.
I had a paid engagement for Athena's Warehouse, which is a nonprofit, and I already have another one with them in April. I have a speaking engagement this weekend for a women's event, and one next weekend for the the Gulf Coast Latin Chamber.
This morning, I got a full price sale for the high-end version of my $4,000 thing from a guy who found the YouTube content and reached out to me and did it directly. So, I mean, like everything, it validates the whole thing. I mean, it well done. Feels good because it proves the price point that it's not too high. They come to me, they weren't on my list. It wasn't, they found me through social and bought a $4,000 program. And it took a 10-minute call because they had questions, but they were already sold on the call before they got the call.
Yes, awesome. I love it. Okay, so we're going to be answering now. Put questions in the chat, by the way. If you're in here right now, it could be about the program, it could be about your business, it could be about any of those components. This is open Q&A right now. It's a great question chat. A great question from Bob. I don't know what your product that you sell, Bob, so I don't know what I will personalize your answer, by the way. We're here doing this live, so we'll personalize it because he was asking about how do you, you've mentioned coaching, financial, and network marketing, but how can you sell physical products? I'm going to give it to you for an example of one of our coaching clients who actually is a little fancy pants. He said that, I'm just starting, marketing's crazy. I'm selling a water valve and decrease a business monthly water and sewer bill up to 30% a month. Okay, great. That's super clear. Awesome. So we've actually done the model for, I'm going to give you a few different examples. One, a physical product is solar, putting solar on someone's roof. That's a physical product, right? Doing a bath remodel. That's a physical thing. So that is one of those pieces. So what you think about is, what is the target market that is right fit for this product? So you're looking for existing successful businesses. We're going to help you detail which businesses are the best fit for you. That would be step one. We're going to do that in the workshop together. And then step two is we're going to come up with a free gift that they want. Typically, it's going to be based on if your right fit person is an existing business that wants to generate more revenue. We're going to talk about hidden profit you can find inside your business right now. Typically, that would make a really great free gift. And then you don't have to worry about what to put in your free course because we're going to write the script for you. That's right. We don't just come up with the free course script. or what you should do, we actually write it word for word for you. So then you have this free gift script. And then on the thank you page, you could either sell the product. I don't know your price point. If it's $1,000 or less, you could sell it on the thank you page. If it's more than that, you're going to want to get them on a call. So we'll build the entire system out for you inside the Content Cash Machine, and it'll be all yours. And you'll have your authority, your audience, and your sales all built into the system. So that was a really great question. We are about to stop the live stream and give that bonus strategy in just a second. But before we do, we want to give you guys the last opportunity to go ahead and get that fast action bonus of the one-on-one session with Justin, Brie, myself. So if you've been sitting on the fence, congratulations, or sorry, waiting for that last minute, because sitting on the fence, not congratulations. In fact, if you're sitting on the fence right now, if you're here right now with us, we want you to answer these 3 questions. Okay. These 3 questions right now. If you ask yourself this question, can this program bring me closer to my goals? Okay. If it's a yes, then answer question number 2. Would having someone do this for me speed up my success? If it's a yes, then answer question number 3. Can I find a way? Can I figure out a way to come up with the money? If it's a yes to all 3, then this is your moment. Okay. Click the link inside the chat. This bonus goes away when we're done. The fast action bonus of working with Justin and myself is right now. So you want to jump in right now at cashmachineworkshop.com/go, cashmachineworkshop.com/go. And if you're on the fence right now, it's okay. Like, we get it. And you don't, this isn't the moment that you want to jump in, and you don't want more clients in the door. You don't want to bring more revenue in the door, but you need to make a decision right now. And if there's something that's keeping you on the fence, then this is your opportunity to have that question answered.
We're here.
And go ahead and fill in the blank for us. If you're with us right now, it's not an accident. You're still contemplating this thing. We know you're here for a purpose, on purpose, with a purpose. So fill in the blank. I'm on the fence because, and let us know why you're on the fence. Then when you have those questions inside the chat, we can talk to it. And maybe it's not the right fit for you. And we'll let you know honestly and truthfully. We don't say, yes, it's the right fit for everybody. If you're unsure, ask us your thoughts. Tell us your fears, your concerns, your regrets, and let us know. Congratulations, Jen. We see you're in. Beth, we see you're in. Priscilla, we see you're in. Rosalind, we see you're in. You got the on-air pricing, the on-air bonuses, and the fast action bonuses as well. Bam.
That's right. Look, we know what it feels like to wonder if this is really the thing that's going to move the needle for you. And if you've been burned before, then the doubt that you might be feeling is absolutely real.
Yeah, but here's the truth. The only way things change in your business is when you decide to change them. No one else is ever going to knock on your door and do it for you. You have to take the next step.
Yeah, absolutely. And you are not alone. We are walking this path with you. We are guiding you. We are giving you the system that we know works. Why? Because we have the proof. We have the receipts, as I say. It's worked for us, and it's worked for thousands of others just like you.
Yeah. So if you're feeling that tug right now, trust it. This isn't just another program. It's the moment you stop relying on hope and referrals and start building a machine that generates leads, clients, and sales on autopilot.
Yeah. The link is in the chat. Join us. Say yes to yourself. Make that decision. And let's make tomorrow the day you stop waiting and you start winning.
Yeah. And maybe tomorrow, today, right?
Yeah.
Like right now, that moment. And we can't wait to celebrate your success. Those of you who are already enrolled, go right now and post inside the Facebook group. I'm an action taker, so we can celebrate you.
Yeah.
We cannot wait to welcome you inside the program. All right, with that, we're going to stop the live stream. Everybody watching on replay, hey, congratulations on making it to the end of this. You're missing out on a bonus that you're only getting if you're on live, so make sure you join us live tomorrow. See you then. Okay, I'm going to stop the live stream.